Hello, campers. Welcome back to the cabin. And today, if you can join me around the fire for a special episode. I say special for this one just because it has not been special to me, but has not been uploaded in a while. Poetry Pastime. Going to be doing episode 3 today. Obviously, you know that's the title, but sorry, my mustache's a little messed up. But just wanted to say I am sorry before we get into it about I'm laughing because I didn't realize this. My friend texted me when he watched the video. He's like, "Did you re-upload a video?" And I'm like, "Oh, I think I uploaded the wrong one." It was I had uploaded the wrong mug Monday. I apologize about that. I fixed it. I re-uploaded this one again by accident, but I put the right thumbnail. It was an accident. My bad. But thank you, my friend, for letting me know that, and I fixed it. So go watch it if you're watching this one first. I think it's a good video. I'm happy with the mug. Pretty good mug. Got it, like I said, in the video museum. Beautiful. But for this video, like I said, Poetry Pastime episode 3, I'll bring you a poem I've written a little while ago. Now, this one is darker than what you might be used to from what I've written so far. I know you've only seen 2 poems, but I've written like more dark and some happy and good. Not anything bad. Just saying, because I've written some that were featured more for like Halloween type or horror-esque subjects because I love horror and Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. But I'm gonna be doing those type videos now. Not switching any content. I'm just saying, like I said in the past, my first video, I wanted to bring that forward and start doing those things. I'm going to start bringing those videos out more now that I have everything established, and I know there's more of an audience now that's like actually watching for good. So thank you guys again. I just noticed there's a few new subscribers. Thank you guys again for subbing and joining me on this lovely journey I'm going through with you guys. I just want to keep growing our community and just get better at editing and get better software as I keep going along. Bond with you guys more as a community and community host. And yeah, just keep going. But so, Poetry Pastime episode 3, let's get into it. The announcements aside, oh, like I keep saying, Berserk is coming. I am just trying to think before I do it. Subject matter before I cut off this message. Just because I'm afraid if I show the images or not, so I'm trying to decide what I should do. I don't think I could show the images or not. I've seen people show like entire manga panels before, like entire chapters. I don't know if I can or not. I don't know the loopholes or anything, or if I have to contact the company and message them. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna figure out as best I can. If you know, leave it in the comments, please. But just let me know if you do, and I don't. Please tell me. But anyway, Poetry Pastime episode 3. Let's go. So, the wind blows with many chilly gusts. The flowers are all wilted. The ground is hardened and devoid of any grass. The light of the sun is swallowed by dark. The trees are hollowed, shriveled. Any songs from the animals are silenced. The symphony of cries and pleas come from the one being alive here. The only color here is red, splattered in places upon the ground, so vibrant and enthralling. The one being sits alone in temporary song. Pain, the only feeling left in this place. Welcome to the realm of decay. So that was the whole poem. It was like a short little one. When I wrote it, I tried to convey the I always imagined when I was younger, probably like a teenager, was the realm like a realm. Sometimes you have like I've seen movies where they have like a one movie that stuck with me. That was it. Was Event Horizon. Now I watched it with one of my friends once, and I've watched it before. I watched it with them a few times. I love that movie. It was such a good movie. And in the movie, there's a concept of a separate dimension, which was hell. It was a hell-like dimension. I don't think it was confirmed to be hell. It was a separate dimension they keep you alive and just torture you and everything. And then I saw movies like Hellraiser and with the Cenobites and just other movies where they had other dimensions or like the concept of another dimension of hell. Like for example, when you had uh, my goodness, why am I forgetting his name? Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger, and then versus Jason. That movie, good movie, all right. But besides that, there was like the idea where he was in the hell and he has Jason come back. They just had that idea of them in hell where it's confirmed. But it was just an interesting concept to me, hell itself. When you, if you read the Bible or you believe in that, or Christianity or Catholicism, or any other belief that has a dimension like that, I wasn't too sure. I used to be Christian or Catholic. I wanted to. It was Roman Catholic, but I kind of fell out of that, and then I just started following my own thing. I forgot that. I don't know what to call it exactly. I'm still researching it because I'm still new to it. But I do want to review that stuff eventually. Things like Wicca or something. But it's more like energy based, not like that horoscope shit. Not that, but just how you interact with life and everything. But the whole idea of the poem was to take something I wrote around Halloween. So it was to take an idea of someone trapped in like a different realm or dimension and have them feel like decay. And that was especially something with Berserk. I want to comment on that. I wrote a few poems based on like Berserk scenes or something, or the concepts that they came out with that I've noticed when I read it. I fell in love with the Berserk as a series, and there was just some ideas I wanted to convey when I wrote some poetry. But I always wanted to write a story at some point about having like a separate dimension, maybe a short story or something, like having that dimension where someone sits and just feels pain or isolation, and just seeing how that would feel. You know, because I've heard it was like supposed to be ice irony, if you will, a special or metaphor where it's supposed to be the opposite. It's like a metaphor when I saw for the Garden of Eden when there was red, but then the garden, because typically gardens have roses. You know, it's an iconic thing you see, or what people think of when you say gardens, roses. So I wanted that to be there. And whether you decide that's a flower or blood, it's up to you. But it was just mostly people imagine flowers or roses in particular. But so I just wanted someone sitting there alone. What they feel is pain, was because I feel that when you have someone that's alone, it could feel like you're sitting in a realm all by yourself. And all you feel sometimes is pain when you're isolated, you know? It's that idea of how you deal with isolation. And it's interesting concept, isolation on its own, is because when you could be with friends or family or even a partner, and you could still feel alone or isolated depending what you've gone through or just things you've dealt with in your life. And those are things that make you feel sometimes not human, or like no one understands you, or you stand out for this reason but no one sees it but you. And it kind of feels like there was a that it was an episode of Transformers Prime, I remember. I know it's random, but that had this dimension. I think it was in between or something, or even like Stranger Things. If you watch that instead, it's a few episodes, 2 episodes from the one and the other show. That it's like this dimension that is between worlds. Could also be seen as purgatory. I had a theory in religion when I was younger, CCD, like the religious class and all that. That I asked, is purgatory like when you're on Earth? Like I always imagined that stuff to be heaven, Earth, and hell, but Earth was purgatory, and that's why you hear stories about people like ghosts or something haunting an area. I know there's different kinds of ghosts, but you could have people that haunt. I'll get into that in another video because I want to go over monsters and cryptid monsters, if you will, cryptid stories, if you will. That's our name, gotta stick with it. But anyway, you could have ghosts that stay in an area because they're tied to it emotionally, or something that happened, like for example, if a murder happened, they could be tied to that, and that's why they stay there and they haunt you if you're in the area because it's what they do. Sometimes they just mimic the last action that they did in life or before death. So those are things that happen depending on the spirit you're dealing with. I do believe in ghosts, but I don't know if I believe 100%. Sometimes when people say that this object was floating and all this stuff happened, was thrown around the room, I don't know. I don't really know, but I do believe in ghosts because I don't follow, like I said, Christianity or Catholicism, but I find it interesting when people say they don't believe in ghosts, but they do believe in God or Jesus. Well, they're the same thing. The Holy Trinity, the Holy Spirit, and then Jesus and God. Not criticizing any religion or anything, just saying that. So don't feel attacked or anything. Please don't. But just saying that, like, it's interesting that people say they don't believe in the ghosts, but then they'll believe in Jesus or someone or something that is confirmed to be, well, I guess someone, because God was given a gender, was man, he, but was confirmed to have been another entity, like a spiritual entity, not like a physical plane. That Jesus was God's physical embodiment, but he's also his son. So I just find those concepts really interesting when people say that they don't believe in ghosts or stuff like that, but then they have demons that are written in the Bible, and then they say they believe the Bible. And I just remember things like that. That always piqued my interest. So the whole idea with that poem was to also capture like a human aspect of it, but also challenge, leading to a bigger conversation when I talk to people about like hinting at religion and the Garden of Eden. That's what was supposed to more be a play on as well. So I try to do a different kinds of angles here. I was trying to leave it subjective to what the reader wanted to pick up on or whatever they thought. So typically I do that with some pieces. This one I did. I know it's kind of out there and random that it may not seem like that. I'm not trying to pretend to be someone who's like, I'm not faking it or anything like that. I don't want you to think like, oh, I tried to fit all these ideas into one. I I'm not saying it's my best piece, but it was definitely something that I felt was out there for me when I wrote it. I just don't want thinking anything like depression or anything like that. No, just the idea of you could relate to this on a normal human aspect of feeling isolated, or if you want to get spiritual, that's also why I was there. But yeah, I just like to have fun with some pieces, and that was one of them I tried to have fun with. So yeah, just pretty much all I have to say about that one. But for the next video, I'm thinking I'm going to start playing some Halo. I know it's random switch, but I want to get some Halo in there actually because I just got the Master Chief Collection a few weeks ago or a week ago or something. I don't remember. But I have it. Played a little bit. Just wanted to get the story because I've never played Halo before. Played a little Halo Reach will restart. But first I think we'll start with the first game. But yeah, other than that, that's the first video. I'm going to try and get some Doki Doki out there, and I will get Attack on Titan out there. Berserk is coming, and then I might do Junjito. I might do that one first. But I'll probably do Junjito first since that's horror, and I want to get horror out. Berserk, it does have horror aspects and everything. There are monsters and demons, but it's also more than just horror and demons and all that. But yeah, it's pretty much that, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Look out for the next video. Turn on notifications, subscribe, comment, talk to each other in the comments. Want to get a conversation going in communities. I'm going to start getting some polls out there when I see more people are here. I noticed we're getting close to 30 people, and it's just really amazing that you guys are subbing and really liking my videos. So thank you guys for interacting with me. Thanks for being there, and I really appreciate all of you and just watching it. So thank you guys for being you. I'll see you in the next one, campers. Bye.